Okay. 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 Check it out, I'm alive! Not for lack of my body trying. Wow! Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're gonna hang out for a little bit while people slowly trickle in. Gonna make sure my stream fidelity is okay. So this is the first time I'm running 3 streams in a while, and so far it's looking okay. You guys, we have some exciting changes going on just generally. I'm actually also gonna rip this out and just switch my Discord input. Ooh, I'm also going to deafen myself really fast. Okay. Folks, welcome to the stream. Sorry it was a late start today. I realized there was a significant changes I wanted to make to my stream layout. But I think I've settled on something that has a little bit of everything and will hopefully work with almost every game. So I'm very excited about that. Vertical, I just don't think is going to happen for a little bit, but that is okay. Also, you're probably noticing I might look a little bit like death. Here, let me further demonstrate. Ah! Sorry, I had to see that. I'm still, you guys, I'm like, it has been heckin' heck, I'll tell you that much. We don't have to talk too much about it unless someone wants to hear the story, but, Snuggly Gamer says you look beautiful to me. Oh, thank you, Snuggly. I appreciate you. I don't know why my chat's showing up twice. That looks kind of cool. Kind of looks cool with the, and thank you. I appreciate you. What a very sweet thing to say when I do not feel amazing, but thank you. Oh yeah, I don't know why that's showing up twice. Weird. Huh. So true, you gotta say it twice. Ha 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 ha. Honestly, it looks kind of cool with the way that the thing is set up. I really don't know why that's, is it just the one? Oh my god. Wrong button. Oh yeah, it's a duplicate. What did I do? How did I fuck this up? Oh, you know what? I know why. It's because... There we go. We just had a duplicate of the source. Good thing we tested it. But welcome in. Actually, I just realized I left my earrings from earlier on, so I'm going to take those off because they are pinching me pretty badly. But thank you everyone who joined me. God, was it really last week? It felt like it was years ago for the Try Not to Vom stream. As you can imagine, I vommed. It sucked. Not fun. Do not recommend vomming. Also, almost vomiting till die. Not a fun at all. But I'm alive, and that's the part that matters. And my insurance covered stuff, that's the second part that matters. So at least there is that. At least we got that going for us. Very grateful, you know, very appreciative of, you know, our local hospital and everything like that. But thank you everyone also who sent me well wishes when I was feeling not great and after I got out of the hospital. I really appreciate it. I genuinely try not to like share too much of my personal life going on because I know a lot of folks have plenty of other stuff going on and we're here to have chill, good vibes, but I really do appreciate it. And sorry I ended up missing stream over the weekend, but as you can imagine, I was pretty dang hecked up by that as it may be. But yeah, tonight we are probably not going to be on for too terribly long. I'm probably just going to play some Magic Arena. But to start, we do have to get some tarot readings out of the way. That's going to be our little stream warm-up for today. Also, this is my critter. This is my comfort critter for stream and for forever. It is very nice, very good. So for right now, I'm pulling up the comments that I got on TikTok and on YouTube. If you might remember that I actually put out a message saying, hey, if you notice some of the influencer magic in any of these videos, let me know, and I will... Hold on, why is this playing? Oh my god. TikTok, so many pop-ups. What the fuck? I don't give a shit about your coins. Oh my god. What is happening? Anyway, sorry. But you might remember that that was a thing. Oh my god. Probably should have had this pulled up before. That was like the one thing I forgot. Also, y'all, my brain fog after all of the shit that happened to me has been so bad. I don't know if that's like a side effect of the medication that the anti-nausea medication they put me on. I'm already someone who suffers very greatly with, I almost said passive aggression. What? I am someone who suffers very greatly with, oh no. What's the term? Hypochondria. Thank you for your help. I'm a hypochondriac. And so for me, this has been like really not fun because even though I logically can say, oh yeah, I'm fine. I know my body's recovering. I think we're good. I can probably eat again. My body is like, nothing is safe. Nothing is okay. Nothing can happen. Like, it's been pretty bad. So I have been still eating very mildly, still eating very, very mildly. And that's not super fun. But, you know, just kind of got to do what you got to do sometimes, unfortunately. But it's been pretty brutal. And you know what? I swear to God, I feel like I have never had any issues looking for my comments, and for some reason right now I am struggling. There it is. Okay, that's because they changed it. Someone said this and no counterspells. I just noticed that on the TikTok post. That is not influencer magic, but amazing. I do love it. I do love it though. Incredible. Oh my gosh, I've got too many tabs open still. But yeah, it's unfortunately kind of one of those situations of like the body keeps the score because even just like food that I know is safe has been turning my stomach really bad, and that really sucks. Because I feel like I have a very, I mean, I could probably eat some of the same meals over and over again. I'm guessing that's the ADHD in me. But for the most part, it's like, even foods that I really love and I know are safe, my body's just not having any of it. It really, really sucks. And it has not been fun. Anyway. Gosh, so much. Oh, someone said something really nice. This was on YouTube. Oh my god, that never happens. Keep having fun and making the world a better place because of it. Thanks for the stream. Wow. Wow. This was from the writing stream. Oh, the writing stream update. Wow, people are so nice. Yeah, also, this is so funny. This might be coming back to bite me. Because I haven't checked the comments on that video because I was afraid. I was like, no one's gonna comment. This is gonna suck. I'm like, did I even actually get any comments? I haven't even checked. Someone said, what's influencer magic? Speed Racer, Soju, Furikake Popcorn, G Fuel, me? And someone else said Aether Drift. Oh my gosh. Okay, well. Well, you know, on a literal sense, yes, I guess that is influencer magic. Okay, fair. So we'll still do our tarot card predictions today. But the magic of it was just the fact that I was using to seem like the video was taken in a single sequence over one day. I was just putting together footage from multiple days, and you can notice that there are some consistency or inconsistencies in some of the shots, which I know there's a term for that. Hold on, I'm gonna. You guys, what's the term for when? Wait, am I even showing up on Discord? Because I haven't even... Oh, no, I'm not even showing up on Discord. Hold on. Hi. What's the word for when something in a film or a video does not match consistently? And you can tell? Well, yes, the inconsistency, but there's like a specific word for it when it's like... Continuity. Yes. Thank you. I appreciate you. Oh. Wait, what? Is my background what? No, it's... I think it's just a random anime girl is my background. It's just a random anime girl, but she is hanging out with the initial D car, which I really, really like. It actually matches my my opera background. You think it's talking to me, girlfriend? I don't know. I think it's just a random. Oh, I know who you're talking about. Yeah, his little high school girlfriend who is like a sugar baby for some reason, which is such a weird side plot. And she's like, she breaks up with her sugar daddy, and she's like, I'm sorry, it's just not working anymore. And I'm like, bro, you both could have been taking advantage. Like, why? I'm sorry, I have a boyfriend now. Actually, you know what? Actually, never mind. It's creepy either way because she's a minor. Never mind. Never mind. Scratch all that. I'm glad she broke up with him. It's a crazy side plot. Yeah, the MF Go shit does make a little bit more sense in the greater context of that. Anyway. But yes, KittehCult, I am alive. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. It was very scary. Very admittedly, it was a little traumatizing, not gonna lie. But I'm okay, and I'm very grateful that my husband is awesome and took really, really good care of me. This man packed me a go bag for the hospital. He was like, oh, we're calling an ambulance? Okay. Like, you ride in the ambulance, I'm packing you a go bag, and then I'll join you. And lo and behold, it happened, and he did it, and it worked, and it was amazing. So he's an incredible person. I'm grateful for that. But yeah, let me drink some water. Okay. But yes, so folks, here are the I wish I could figure out a way to show you better, but this is from Patrick Fisher 9508 on YouTube, who wants to know what influencer magic is. And like I said, the influencer magic was more about the continuity of what was happening in the video, but I do like the literal approach. I like how two different people took it quite literally. And this was 3 weeks ago, so I do feel bad for it taking me forever to get back to them. I actually was not expecting to get any comments on that video. It was kind of like a shot in the dark. I was like, I kind of want an excuse to do tarot readings for people. So let me try it out and see what we can do, see what we got. It's been a little bit, if y'all remember. That was actually one of my original shticks from back in the day, was doing tarot readings, but I kind of fell off. Also feeling better at all? Mildly, yes. I still feel like shit, and it's been really hard to eat. So unfortunately, I've been like, if you'll notice, I might look a little, I mean, I don't know. Do I look real thin? I'm like rail thin right now. Like, I'm teeny tiny. It sucks. I definitely feel weaker, and I don't feel super great. I'm hoping I'll feel better after I get some rest tonight. The more sleep I get, the better I feel. And the day after I got back from the hospital, I slept like all day. I got all my work stuff done, and like I slept, got my work stuff done, and then slept all the rest of the day, because it was one of those, like, I woke up from a nap, I have to do something. I'm gonna do work stuff and get that out of the way so I don't have to worry about it over the weekend, and then went back to bed. But it sucks because they have me on anti-nausea medication, which is fine. But I feel like I'm definitely getting some weird side effects from it. Like, I've had brain fog. I don't know if that's just because of, like, I'm in a calorie deficit on accident. I'm trying really hard to, like, get myself to slowly eat more solid food, but right now it's been a kind of steady diet of various soups and salads and, clementines and bananas and freaking crackers, and that's about it. Actually, tonight was like the first like solid meal I had in a minute, and it was pretty okay. All right. Also, I gotta get better about layering the way I'm saying all this, especially because for some reason my thing is not connecting. Okay, you know what? That's fine. That's fine. We've always got a bajillion different problems going on with Stream, don't we? But that's okay. As long as it's showing up for you guys, I think that's the part that I care most about. So let's take a look and see if my setup is working the way that I'm kind of hoping it will. So I think the way I had it was this scene. Check it out. So we still got the desk view. Oh my god, but the chat on this one is not updating. Why? Okay, well, you know what? Hold on, let me see if I can update that really fast. Boop, boop. Yeah, I don't know why chat always just seems to break on this scene, even though I have it, like, updated, and it should be working just fine. Annoying, but that's okay. Yeah, because this should be on the caster labs instead of... Yeah, it should be working. I don't know why. You know, KittehCult, I think it's because Caster Labs dislikes you personally, and I'm so sorry about that. I don't know what your beef with the Caster Labs application is, but, you know, until I find out more information, I don't think you should have to apologize. I think Caster Labs should be able to talk to you about it. It's just a computer program, but I think it has some thoughts. See if updating it works, or refreshing it, Wow. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, also my thing's broken. Oh, you know, it's because I have, like, I've been, like, fucking around with this thing, and now I have multiples of everything, and it's all just broken. That's okay. You guys, I spent so much time fixing this up today. I was so excited. I was like, ooh, it's gonna look so nice. I'm gonna make it look so good for my first stream, what feels like my first stream back in 500 years. And it's just like, you know what? Fuck you in particular, KittehPaws. Oh, okay. I don't know what I did, but thank you. Oh, you know what? Okay, there we go. That's what it is. So then why is the stream title being all bitchy? If I move it, is it gonna fuck everything up? Hold on. Let me scoot it. Boop. Whoop. Scoot this one. Boop. Is it gonna get pissed on the other one? Probably. That's fine. We'll fix it later. Okay. Yeah. I don't know what the deal is. But I am gonna pull up Twitch. And I thought we buried that beef, says KittehCult. I'm sorry, KittehCult. Is there a way I could just, like, copy the chat browser from Twitch itself? Because I'm kind of getting over trying to use third-party programs, if I'm being honest. God, there's got to be a way. Yeah, I'm sure there is. Maybe? Okay, we'll fix it later. I'm sorry about that. Annoying and frustrating. Well, anyway, we got the desk view. Ta-da! Look, you can see my hands. Wow. I'm hoping to find a little bit better of a setup for this in the future. But for now, this is what it is. It's amazing. And I'm also going to pull up this just so I'm not missing it. Okay, perfect. Alright, so this first person, let me take a look. What was their username again? Okay, so their username is Magic Fisher 9508. I always feel really bad when someone has their, like, real name. For my OG people, if you remember, this is the same tarot deck that I used to use all the time. I also still have my Vaporwave one, but it's packed away. But I'm going to be unpacking it soon. I'm very excited about that because I now have the office to myself because my very kind husband realized that, it's been kind of tricky trying to, you know, stream and do all this at the same time. And we had some space in another part of our home that was kind of just dead space anyway. So he very graciously accepted moving down there for us. And I'm just going to shuffle this until I feel kind of good about it. Especially because these are kind of hard to shuffle. Because, I mean, look how shiny and beautiful. Incredible. And I don't want to riffle them because they're really nice quality. These are my favorite just because of how holographic and pretty they are. But, so I now have the whole office to myself. So if you notice it's a little bit more quiet than usual, that is why. Very exciting. But that also means I get to completely redesign this place however I wish. Which at first I was like, yeah. But now it's very daunting. I'm like, I don't know what I'm going to do. There's so much space. I think I'm definitely going to move my desk to this, like, kind of the center of the room, though. So it's, like, in the super command position or whatever. And face the opposite wall. and then switch it from being the digital green screen to just actually having the full backdrop, which means I'm gonna have to go through and fully reconfigure everything again. So that's cool, but whatever. That it is what it is, I suppose. Skyle says, oh, hello there, long time no see. How's life? Welcome in, Skyle. I hope you are doing well. We're getting out the tarot cards for the first time in a long time. Very exciting. I also had to go to the hospital because of a tummy bug. That was brutal, but I'm alive. And Hayden says, why are you so pretty when sick? That'll be epic. Thank you, Hayden. I so appreciate that. Thank you, buddy. It's good to see you. Welcome in. And yes, I like I said, I'm feeling a lot better. Here, we're gonna put this right here because I like the vibe of that. But it's, yeah, it sucked. It sucked. It was pretty terrible. Oh my gosh, I wish I could figure out why my chat is just not working, because I'm really sad that I cannot see your guys' chat on my OBS thing at all. Why? It's every time. I swear it's every time. Why? I don't know. You know what? While I'm getting that out, though. Sucky Gamer says, only my messages. Ooh, that's actually a good point. Well, actually, no, that one didn't pop up either. So what the fuck? What is the deal? Honestly, Castle Labs just isn't even showing up anyone's chats either. So perhaps it's just broken. Something must have happened. I'll have to reach out to our friend Alex out there. Someone tag him in the chat. Just add Capture Labs. Just kidding. Don't do that. Don't bother him. He's fine. I'm actually just gonna. We're all chilling. So let me just go and switch that really fast. And fix that, because I think the other one on my other screen is working fine. Let's see. Yeah, this one's working fine. See, like that. Stupid bodies. It's true. My body tried to kill me. It was brutal. Skyle said, that sounds fun, and that doesn't. Yes. Oh. For some reason now I'm getting messages. We've got the dings coming in and got the messages coming in. Ooh, that's progress. What did I do? I don't know. Let's switch back and see if it works. Thank you, folks, for bearing with me here for a second. Okay, there we go. Sweet. I don't know what I did. I said I was going to change it to something else. Did we do it? Did we actually, like, invoke Alex from Caster Labs and he fixed it for me personally? Thank you, wherever you are, Alex from Caster Labs. I appreciate you. Okay, so then let us do this. So let me get out a sticky note. I wish I had a cuter sticky note for this. Wait, I do have cute sticky notes for this. This is part of why I got these. Oh, actually, yeah, this is part of why. Here, hold on. This is why I made these the way that I did. We're gonna do purple. I'm also gonna play some music because I kind of want some beats. Okay, this person. Hoomst. Okay, we're gonna start with Patrick Fisher. Patrick Fisher. What's his name? 9508. Honestly, folks, maybe we'll just hang out just chatting, since this took me 500 years anyway. And we'll just do that instead of trying to play Magic Arena, honestly. Yeah, let's just do that, because I don't think Magic Arena is honestly happening tonight. It's just, I realize my brain fog is so bad that it might be a bad idea trying to do Magic Arena. So for those of you who joined me for Magic Arena, I am so sorry. I think we're skipping it for now. Skyle says, alright, before I forget again, you got Kingdom Hearts 3 on sale recently on Steam? Oh, nice! On Steam! Finally owning a legit Kingdom Hearts game after being inside community for like 8 years. Hell yeah, Skyle, I'm proud of you. I hope you like it. A lot of people, a lot of like hardcore Kingdom Hearts fans did not like it. I love the hell out of it because I appreciated how whimsical and sweet it was. And I like the way that they like kind of wrapped up a lot of the storylines. I mean, actually, I did love the way they wrapped up some of the storylines, but there were others that I was just like, okay, yeah, this is fair. I like this. Skyle says, beat the base game and had a lot of fun. Oh yeah, the base game, really, really good. It's a great game just overall. Highly recommend for anyone who has not. If you're looking to play Kingdom Hearts, I always recommend playing it in order of release, just because it's a little less confusing generally overall. But it is what it is. 3 is also just a good standalone if you're just doing 3 just for funsies. Also did it on critical mode. Don't want to talk about how long it took. I don't think I've ever even played it on critical mode, so you're a braver person than I, because I was never a fan of critical mode. I just kind of like cheesing the base game. Like that's usually my shtick. You got the ultimate weapon before the organization fight, so that was fun. Ooh, nice. And I heard the DLC is really good. I don't remember if I ended up playing the DLC, because I think it came out as a weird time for me, but I hope you really enjoyed the DLC. You'll have to let me know how it goes. And oh my god, the ultimate weapon, so good, so classic. Okay, folks, if you remember tarot readings from, and I'm gonna keep my crocopotamus with me for this. We'll have him sticking up a little bit though. If you remember tarot readings from back in the day, the way that I usually did it was I would just count down depending on someone's username. And the reason I said I will do a reading based on your username is because most people use numbers in their username, or I can just do letters in their usernames as well. Skyle says, unironically, the only reason why I played it on Critical was because he wanted Oblivion. Anywho, excited for tarot stuff again. Oh, Oblivion's one of my favorite Keyblades. I think if I ever had to get another Kingdom Hearts tattoo, I would I'd get both the Oathkeeper and the Oblivion if I could, if I had space for it. But if I had to do one or the other, I'd probably do the Oblivion, just because it's sick. Also, I can drink my water. It's really hot in this office. It's about that time of year in Colorado where it's so hot all the time, except it's probably gonna snow this weekend, which is stupid. Like, why? Okay, so, recap. For the tarot stream, what we're gonna do is we are going to, count down from the person's username. Then we are going to flip over those cards, and I'm just gonna change this to tarot reading. Let's just do tarot readings, just like the olden days. You guys remember that? That was good shit. The olden days. Okay. So we'll just do a 4 spread for this person. Might as well. So we're gonna count down 9 from the top, and let me move this stuff so you know I'm not cheating or nothing. So we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then we'll do 5. 1, 2. Oh my god, sticking together. 3, 4, 5. I didn't realize that was a 0, so we can skip that. That makes my life a lot easier. And we'll do 1. Wait, whoops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bam. Alright, it's been a minute, you guys, since I've done a tarot reading. But if you'll remember, this deck is scary accurate. It's part of why it's like hard to use it sometimes, even though it's my favorite, because it's a little frightening, like how accurate it is. And if you'll remember from the days of yore, we always did it past, present, future. So we'll just keep it easy that time as well, since Patrick Fisher is not around to ask. So Patrick Fisher, here are your cards. I counted 9, 5, and 8 down from the top of the deck. Here is your past. Here is your present. Here's your future. Wow, they are all inverse. Interesting. Okay. Ooh, interesting. All right. This is very rare. We get a double major arcana. So folks, since it's been a while for me doing tarot readings, I am gonna check the book. I should know the moon and the fool by now, but I don't trust myself. I think I would like to get, there's a company that's run by LGBTQ plus folks that makes something called the Territorial deck. I'm sure you might have seen the person who's been trying to sell it online. They're trying to get out of their home state currently. And I've actually been tempted to get it because it actually will give you the explanation on the card. And I kind of want to get it just so I can get back into it and like give it a solid shot. Because I really do miss doing tarot readings, and I always had a lot of fun. And it's going to be important for me later because I am incorporating it into a story that I'm writing. You know, even though it's like a very common thing people go back to as a story element or a story device, it's because it's cool. It's fun. There's something kind of charming and interesting about a tarot card reading. There's mysterious about it. There's a mystery to it that everybody really likes. All right, so we got the moon. Surreal, subconscious, and shadow self. Abstract and surreal, the moon illuminates our shadow selves, the parts of us that are ruled by the subconscious. Inverse, it is confusion, mixed signals, and hazy. Your subconscious symbols appear more often than usual and are sending mixed messages. You're tuning in to listen to your intuition. All right, so we've got, to start, the moon representing the past. Something about intuition, and things are hazy. So maybe Patrick was struggling with something. It could have been a big decision. It could have been something that they weren't sure of, or maybe they were interacting with someone that was giving them kind of again, that mixed signal, maybe just like something about their perception about it. So we'll start there. We got confusion, mixed signals, and hazy. So the next is the Fool. And Skyle, don't be mad at me since I'm like, what's the Fool card? I should know by now. But inverse. Also, apparently the Fool represents Uranus as the planet. Ha! Anyway, this is the present card. Foolish, careless, and naive. This is what it represents inverse. Current state of mind. It's all about you. Naive thinking and careless actions lead you to constantly live in the moment with no plans for the future. Oh my gosh. Skyle, frowny face. Yeah, I know. It's because I'm second guessing myself. I need to stop second guessing myself. I need to this is part of why I wanted to do this, is why I wanted to get back into it so I'd remember. But I think the connection between the moon and the Fool is interesting because it means this person might have had some difficulties, or maybe they were getting that mixed signal we were talking about from someone else, and it's causing them to make these actions, these kind of selfish actions, or these naive actions going forward. So then what does that represent for their future? The Four of Swords inverse. That is very interesting. Let's take a look. Honestly, the Swords is one of my favorites because it's more soft than you might imagine. So, the Four of Swords inverse represents depletion, burnout, and exhaustion. Ooh! Okay, so attempting to do everything once is actually inhibiting you from making any progress. The lack of focus is scattering energy and nothing is solidified. Okay, so what that overall says to me, that honestly actually feels like a really solid and straightforward spread. We've got something in Patrick's life was causing him some kind of strife about the information that he was receiving, or even the signals that he was getting, or even how he was perceiving a situation that was happening, which is causing him currently to make the wrong actions in that respect. At least, perhaps not the wrong actions, but perhaps more selfish actions. To me, that almost says not learning from those mistakes, or not understanding kind of what they mean and still acting upon them without much remorse or without much forward thinking. And what this is saying is if they continue to act in this manner, that is probably eventually going to be their downfall. It's going to cause them some kind of which is interesting because one of the oh my god, oh no, I lost it. Oh no. There we go. 10 of Swords. Or no, it was the 4 of Swords. Oh, I think I fucked it up. I think I was looking at the 10 of Swords instead of the 4 of Swords. Wow. Already borked it. No, it was right. It was depletion, burnout, and exhaustion. So that's probably causing a lot of strife. And even though perhaps maybe those actions seem like they're the right call, that moving forward, it's actually not doing that. It's actually causing more pain in the long run. Patrick, if this speaks to you, if you're out there and if you see this, please let me know. I would love to hear if this is accurate for you at all. My best advice based on this would be whatever missed communication you've got going on in your past from this inverse moon card, I would highly recommend getting in touch with that person, getting in touch with yourself, having a moment and figuring out what actions are possibly going to lead to that major consequence. Otherwise, if you keep pushing forward and you keep kind of pushing ahead like this inverse fool, it's going to cause you ultimate strife, burnout, and grief, especially exhaustion. So if this is also related to communication with a person, definitely try to get on the same page with them. Y'all, the main 3 rules that I always say in conflict resolution are always assume positive intent, or accept indifferent positive regard, and never take anything personally. That's a lesson I have to learn myself. That's something that I've been struggling with lately. But those 3 things should be your pinnacle of resolving any conflicts, of just remembering that the other person you're communicating with, human too. You just gotta do what you can for each other, and that's the thing that matters the most. So best of luck getting that resolved. I hope this helps you. Thank you so much for commenting on my video. If you're out there and you see this, I appreciate you. Thank you for saying something. And yeah, I hope to see you for a different magic stream. We're gonna clip that chat. Bam. Just so I can send it to him. Because I found out apparently Twitch will let you do top-down videos, which is cool, or like vertical videos. That's really awesome. Hopefully that wasn't too long. So cool. All right, let's shuffle her back up, folks, and then let's move on to our next commenter. While I'm shuffling, let me know, what is your interpretation of that reading? Based on the things that I was explaining and saying, what do you think? I'd love to hear your thoughts. I know some folks really don't like to read cards inverse. Maybe I'll even flip these because a lot of those were inverse. I'm kind of feeling like it. But it can be hard because it's a lot to remember, and that's kind of part of the reason why it's a little scary doing tarot cards, because I'm like, But I think that was a pretty cool one. That was kind of a cool way it like led up to that. And I hope, Patrick, wherever you are, I hope that resolves for you. All right, I'm just gonna kind of go until I feel it, and then we're gonna move on to the next commenter. Okay. Oh, my goodness. Oh, it popped out. I think it was the Fool. I think the Fool popped out. Oh my God. What does it mean? It was the Fool. It popped out. What? What does it mean? I haven't even opened up the other comment yet. Hold on. The Fool. It attacked me. What does it want? What does it require? Very crazy. I don't know. Oh man, well it came up top up, so let's take another look. Free spirit, purity and beginnings. How exciting. The Fool is a card of pure spontaneous energy filled with curiosity and enthusiasm. You're ready to step forward into a new journey where the sky's the limit. Where's my cat? Bring me. Wait, actually no, this is my critter. Does that mean I'm the next persona? Protagonist? Oh my gosh. I really am Puzzcoon. Skyle, it's happening. Curtain call, it's happening. Maybe it's me. Oh my God, does that mean I get to get isekai'd into some kind of weird shadow realm and fight people? Oh my God, I'm so ready. I am so ready. I'm so ready for cat bus. I'm so ready for crocopotamus bus. Are you kidding me? Bro, let's do it. Well, interesting. I love it. I love when a card pops out at me. It makes me so happy. Skyle says, please know the trauma that comes with. Okay, yeah, I guess that's fair. I would make a very poor protagonist because I'd just be, oh, another 3 just popped out at me. We'll have to look at that later. Oh, interesting. One of them is the Wheel of Fortune, Princess of Pentacles, and the Four of Pentacles. I do not have time to look at that, but we will take a look. Maybe I'll clip that as well. What does it mean? It could just be my cards are very sticky. Which, I don't take that out of context. I just haven't used this deck in a while, and these were always very sticky cards. It's because they're so nice. They're like such good quality, bro. Okay, I think that's good. That. KittehCult says, or Skyle says, actually being a hermit confidant would be fun. Hell yeah. KittehCult says, time to start the harem. Yes! Yes! Snuggly, are you in my harem? Trash is in my harem. Trash started the harem. Trash is like the OG waifu. I guess the OG Hazubando, which isn't as fun, but Skyle says, I'll get the popcorn for Valentine's. Yes. Yay! Oh, which card is Snuggly then? I think Snuggly would be the High Priestess. Snuggly would be the High Priestess in my, okay, yeah, so High Priestess is represented by the moon. I actually didn't know that before I pulled it up, so that's kind of cool. Actually, wait, sorry, wrong way. The moon haunts you. Intuition, serenity, and divine goddess. Hey, serenity, like Sailor Moon. Mistress of the subconscious. The high priestess asks you to listen to your inner voice. She combines serenity, inner knowing, and collective wisdom to guide you toward your intuition. That's Snuggly 110%. 110%, that is Snuggly Gamer. Easy peasy. What did I say? I called that shit. Done. So here says, I ain't no priestess, I'm the hanged man. No way. I think trash would be, I don't know if, okay. I think maybe the Hierophant or the Chariot. Ooh, maybe Strength. I don't know. I'll have to think on that one. It's hard. Because, like, I can think of so many different things. Ooh, you know what? I think trash would be the sun. Because positive vibes, warmth, and radiance. Abundance is radiating down upon you as warm yellow rays illuminate your days with confidence and lighthearted fun. Yeah, I think trash would be the sun. Thank you, Voxbond. Tarot is a ton of fun. Thank you for joining me today. Silent Gamer says, perpetually waiting for something to happen. Skyhill says, I say Hermit by default, but honestly, Fortune might fit you as well. It depends on your lineup. Ooh, Hermit would be cool. Fortune is really, really good as well. Fortune's a fun card. Actually, let me look this up really fast so people know what we're talking about. So the Hermit. Hermit is soul-searching, reflection, and truth. Soul-searching is the name of the game, and you've decided to take the time to explore that aspect of yourself. Wide-eyed truth seeker, you implore the deepest depths of your being, so you can know yourself in ways you didn't before. Nice. Good choice. And then Fortune. I don't know if Fortune's in this one. Fortune's kind of like an addition for some decks, which I wish more included. Yeah, Fortune isn't in this one, but Fortune is basically exactly how it sounds. Skylar, would you like to elaborate why you think Fortune would be a good secondary fit for you? In the meantime, let us talk about who the other person is. Okay, so my second commenter, if I can pull up, there we go. Okay, all right, where are you at? Okay, this is Halo Saito. They said this and no counterspells when I asked if you can spot the influencer magic in my one TikTok. So... yeah, fair. We also took that literally as literally magic, which is fair. So Halo Saito does not have any numbers in their name, but they did leave that comment on 326. So we're going to go with that. And then we're going to go with the amount of letters in their name. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And we're going to write that down as well. This is Halo Saito. And we're going to say, should we actually, let's start with the amount of letters in their name. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we'll do 9, 3, and 26. So again, we're doing the amount of characters in their username, then the date that they commented, and we're just going to count down that many in the deck itself. Hey, welcome Instant Flow! How are you doing? By the way, I saw your message on Discord. I was just I felt so, I've been still so sick after being sick. I really appreciate you reaching out and saying hi. I've been meaning to message back. I've just been like dead. Today I'm feeling a lot better though, which is why I decided I would stream anyway. Skyle says another meaning for fortune, or Wheel of Fortune specifically, also represents the cyclical nature of life, constantly changing either up and down. Oh, I forgot it is Wheel of Fortune, isn't it? That's right. Sorry. I think I'm thinking of a different one. Is it Justice that sometimes they don't include? So Wheel of Fortune is fate, change, fate, and karma. Change is coming whether you like it or not. Fate has stepped in and is now calling the shots, moving you into a critical new phase of your life. Nice. Hell yeah. Skyle says, my life has been hectic to say the least, has its ups and downs, but slowly reaching to the point of, oh crap, what the fuck is happening? I cannot keep up. Bro, yeah, trust me. The older you get, the more it gets like that. It's pretty crazy. There's a lot going on all the time, always, but that is alright. We're all just trying to survive. We're all just doing our thing, you know? Skyle says, also your luck is either extremely good or the exact opposite with no in between. Yeah, I feel that, honestly. Maybe I'm a little bit of Wheel of Fortune myself. Honestly, I think my favorite tarot card is actually the Star. But I will accept the Fool as well. Alright, so then let's talk about Halo Saito. So remember, we're doing 9 for the characters and their username, and then the date that they commented, 3 and 26. And you guys, I'm sorry I did not paint my nails for this, but it's whatever. I'm about to be hanging out in the forest for a little music festival anyway, so we're gonna count 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then we're gonna do 1, 2, 3. Then we're gonna do 26. Okay, let's just do this. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. We did it. Bap. Swoop. All right, let's see what they got. Remember, we're going 1, 2, 3 from the top, or from our counts. So, and we're going to do past, present, future for this as well. So we've got, more inverse cards. Wow, that's crazy because I actually turned the deck upside down. Something's weird's going on, you guys. You saw me. I turned this shit around. But no, we've got the 9 of Cups inverse, the Sun inverse, and the 9 of Swords inverse. Interesting. What does that mean? So let's take a look at our little booklet because, once again, thank you for lurking, Sinflow. I so appreciate you. Because Sinflow is lurking, Sinflow also gets a single card tarot reading after this, I have decided. Skyle says, ironically, kind of want to stay until you get through everything and see if you get a reading. Oh, absolutely! Recently, you basically won the equivalent of 14 coin flips in a row, so you and your friends have been waiting for the inevitable day you get struck by lightning on a sunny day. Ah! Yes, we will have to. We will do that just for you. Absolutely. I'm totally happy to do so. So 9 of Cups. Alright. 10 of Cups. There we go. 9 of Cups. Alright, so this is inverse. So 9 of Cups inverse is overindulgence, impatience, and unrealistic expectations. So in the past position, vision is not going according to plan, causing frustration and upset. You're expecting it to appear before you with little effort, and sorry to break it to you, but it does not work that way. Dang. Alright, so maybe Halo Saito was doing something and it kind of they had some hopes for it, but it was not doing the thing that they needed them. So maybe Halo Saito was working on something, it was not going the way that they anticipated. They had some expectations about it. What do we always say? No expectations, only frameworks. So maybe they're getting frustrated. It's causing some kind of upset. Interesting. So in the past, that could be something that they did, something that was going on, an event, perhaps. Who knows? And then we've got the Sun, which is, I love it when a major arcana card is right in the middle. It kind of feels like there's kind of a cool, interesting centering to that. And we were just talking about the Sun. So the Sun in inverse is lackluster, cloudy, and unrealistic. So gray days block out the warm rays as you're finding it difficult to stay positive and upbeat. You've recently experienced some unfortunate events that set you back from your goals. Oh, snap! So that matches really well with the 9 of Cups inverse here, basically meaning that something was not going the way that Halo Saito was hoping, probably, and now it's causing some major frustration. It might feel like it's dampening their day, might feel like it's brought a haze over their mind or their life. And then our final one is the Nine of Swords. Hey, we were just talking about swords. Incredible. I love me some swords. So the Nine of Swords in inverse is mindfulness, conscious choices, and thought patterns. So conscious awareness of negative thought patterns has given you the superpower of managing your thoughts and emotions. Through your experiences, you've come to realize that everything will ultimately be okay. Wow, okay, I like this. I was a little worried about another three-parter inverse spread, just because sometimes those can, like our previous one could be like, things aren't going great. What are we going to do if it keeps up this way? Who knows? But what I'm interpreting from this is whatever expectation Halo Saito is having with whatever event or thing that was going on, whatever they were trying to accomplish, whatever they had an expectation for, was not going their way. And it was causing a lot of dread, a lot of haze, a lot of cloudiness in their day or in their present. But I think what the Nine of Swords is basically saying that if we take that haze, if we take those clouds and we try to push forward on them, and we accept what we can't control, and we accept that, you know, those things are just bound to happen eventually. Kind of like what we were just talking about, Skyle, with, like, you know, it seems like we just got to take the good and the bad as they come. This means Halo Saito will hopefully be able to move on from that. So Halo Saito, my best advice to you is whatever is ailing you, whatever didn't go your way, or whatever was causing you this duress or this haze, definitely take what you can from that lesson and move forward from it, whatever that looks like to you, whatever positive that looks like to you, whether that's accepting your mistakes and moving on, or reframing your thoughts about it, or taking the experience to heart and moving forward. Then I think that's your best path forward. And maybe that's a little bit general of advice, because I feel like that's really good advice for a lot of folks in any situation. However, that might be a good reminder. It might be a good reminder to take a step back, take a chill pill, just assess what you learn from that situation and do your best to move forward from it. And I think things will resolve for you if you do that. I mean, I feel like that's true for most people in their situations, but I hope that's what you need to hear, Halo Saito. And if you see this, comment, let me know if this was accurate for you. And I wish you all the best in whatever you're trying to move past. And I hope you can have a positive attitude from it, and continue to truck on and survive. I believe in you. Thank you so much for commenting on my video. And we're gonna clip it. We're gonna clip it, Jet. Jet, we're gonna clip it. If it'll load. I'm guessing these clips are not gonna be, but fortunately I think I'll have enough for, like, at least the overview, and that'll be cool. All right, so that is our reading for our friend Halo Saito. We're gonna give this a quick 3-part shuffle, and then we're gonna whip one out for Sinflow. Don't take that out of context. Oh, that was 3. And we're gonna just count down. How many words does Sinflow got in his name? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Woo! Look at that. Ace of Wands. Ooh, nice. Hey, we love an ace. Aces. The Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands. Oh my gosh. Of course my wands are all the way in the back, huh? Yep, they're all the way in the back. 3 of Wands. With some Space Jam music going in the background. What the fuck is my life? This is great. Alright, Ace of Wands represents illumination, inspiration, and pure potential. Go for it! Awaken your unlimited potential and step into your personal power. All signs are clear, and the Ace of Wands encourages you to unapologetically chase your dreams. Hell yeah, Sinflow. If there was something you were wondering about or something you were trying to chase after, go for it, dude. And obviously within reason, like, you know, always be kind and be nice to people. But for now, chase your dreams, my friend. Chase them to the end. Hell yes. All right, Skyle, you said you wanted one. Would you like to pick 3 numbers, or do you just want me to intuit it for you? And we'll even write, actually, before I start like proper shuffling. Let's write it down. Let's write your name down so we know. So we know who we're helping out tonight. Which, again, thank you so much for joining us tonight, Skyle. I hope uni's going well for you. Oh, I might be out of space, so we're gonna do. Skyle says intuitive, please. Want to see what fate has in store. All right, so we're just gonna go by the feels. Trust your intuition. All right. Crocopotamus! Bam, 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 bam. All right, that felt right. Don't ask me why. Like I said, trust your intuition, and I'm like, it needs crocopotamus right now. And I'm just gonna feel it. We're gonna picture Skyle. Skyle hanging out. All right. Okay. Bat. All right. And then I think I'm going to start with a count because that's always easiest for me. And then I'm just going to pull them out randomly. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Let's count the underscore 2. So 15. Wait, let me do that one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, yes. Sorry. I just want to make sure. So we're going to start with 15. And then I'm going to pull the next 2 out. Actually, I won't write it down. It kind of ruins the aesthetic. So we'll start with 15. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sorry, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Welcome to the KittehCult Counts Every Card stream. And then I'm just gonna... And then what do you think, Crocopotamus? That one! This is some real spiritual shit, folks. Don't you forget it. Alright, past, present, future. Let's see what Skyle's got. Don't forget, we're gonna go 1, 2, 3 from count to the last 2. Oh, 10 of Cups. Oh, the Fool. Oh, 3 of Swords inverse. Woo. What does it mean, you guys? Oh my goodness. Okay, well, let me scoot these a little bit so you can see them. That is wild, Skyle, that you got the Fool. Oh my god. Oh my god. Maybe you were the protagonist of this persona after all. Persona. All right. Let's take a look. So 10 of Cups in your past position. Allow me to read with my invisible glasses. Ooh, okay. So 10 of Cups in past position. Wholeness, connection, and full circle. You've come full circle and are feeling emotionally fulfilled, especially with your relationships and family. The bonds that you share are warm and harmonious, creating a strong foundation. Maybe that was that, like, 15 or 14 coin flips in a row that you got, and you're just like, yes! Skyle says, did I get the Fool sometime last time as well for present? Yes, I think so, actually, which is quite trippy that you've got it again. What does it mean? Well, okay, so we remember, sorry. It's being free-spirited, it's spontaneous energy, it's curiosity, enthusiasm for the next adventure. It's been 7 years. Oh my god, yeah, it's been so long, dude. Oh my gosh. But yes, the Fool, representing now that same spontaneous energy. So maybe whatever was behind you is fueling you, is making you feel more confident about pushing forward, about chasing after what you've got going on, about going after your goals and your dreams. That's awesome. So then we've got the 10 of Swords inverse, or the 3 of Swords, I apologize. The 3 of Swords inverse. I could have looked at the amount of swords, but you know what, that's fine. Oh, I love the art on that too, by the way. Next time we'll have to get out once I get my Vaporwave one, so they'll match, and that'll be fun. I do miss that deck a lot, and I'm sad I packed it away. But now that I've got all this space, I'm gonna get out a bunch of my old stuff that I have packed away, and I'm gonna start putting it out and displaying it. I'm very excited about it. All right, so 3 Sky on Nightfall says at the very least not tower. Yes, a very good thing that we did not get the tower. Death is actually not too bad of a card. Would not have been a terrible third one, but I think for now, yes, absolutely. The 3 of Swords way better than the tower. So in the inverse, it is releasing pain, healing your heart, and forgiveness. Oh, broken hearts will mend with time. You've given yourself a period to mourn your losses, and you are now ready to let go and move on. The swords are sliding out of your broken heart, releasing you from your prison of pain. Wow, okay. So I think my interpretation of this reading, Skyle, is the 10 of Cups. Basically, honestly, this is just a really solid, good spread. This is not the catastrophe that you were worried about, fortunately. So that's already off to a good start. So for this one, I think it just means keep going, keep doing what you're doing. Whatever was fueling you, whatever was like relationships or unity you are feeling in your life that is pushing you to want to chase a new beginning or want to express yourself freely or move forward happily. This is basically saying go for it. That's going to help mend some of those wounds, mend some of those spots that might have been a problem for you in the past. So I don't know what that speaks to you or says to you or if that feels accurate at all, but I think this is what this is saying for me is like those positive things that were giving you life and making you want to try new things and chase your dreams. Just keep doing that. It's going to keep fueling you. It's going to keep pushing you forward and really hold that close to your heart because it'll also help mend those broken pieces of you in a way. What a lovely spread. Oh, I love that so much. Oh my goodness. Yay. Love to see it, folks. We love to see it. Absolutely. My goodness. Well, cool. I'm also going to clip that. And thank you for asking for another reading, Skyle. This is good stuff. This is the good stuff. The classic stuff, I think. Yes, absolutely. Indeed. What does Skyle say? Oh my god, wrong tab. Oddly accurate as usual. Haha, I'm telling you, this deck, freaky. I had to put it away for a long time just because it was scaring me. I will not name names. I want to hear a crazy story about this particular deck. Let's talk about it. Skyle says I'll probably watch the clip sometime we have time when it's not 4 in the morning. Get to bed. Don't feel like you have to stay here if you don't want to. You're totally fine. But also I appreciate your presence. You're always welcome here in my stream. I hope this is still a safe space for you. I hope you're hydrated too. I know when you're out in uni it can be kind of hard to take care of your body, but eat, drink water, not coffee, which I'm gonna drink some coffee. Don't judge me. Okay. Skyhill says already on it. Wanted to stop by for King Hearts 3 stuff. We'll see if we can have a drive by again. Bye-bye. You have a wonderful night, Skyhill. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. I hope you're well, and please get some rest and get some hydration. And enjoy the heck out of your next playthrough of Kingdom Hearts 3. So much fun. I wish I could relive that game over again, if I'm being honest. Alright, we're just going to give that a little shuffle. Okay, you guys, so let me tell you this crazy story about this Mystic Mondays deck. Okay. So, this deck... hold on. Oh my god, okay. You know what? It's fine. Just leave it. We'll just display it. Wow, beautiful. As I'm talking. Okay. So, one of the times, this deck, we got it, because, some folks that, I was actually doing tarot readings with on my college campus, suggested it. They said, this is a great deck. It's awesome. So much fun. And I love the art on it. I love how simple but beautiful it is. And I love how holographic it is. But this is also a very powerful deck. And I don't say that lightly. I am not too much of a woo-woo person myself, if I'm being honest. But I do love me, you know, the occult and things like that. This deck is freaky. a lot of folks, when we were using this deck for readings back in the day when I was streaming, like Skyla was saying, roughly 7 years ago. Was it really 7? There's no way it was 7 years ago. I think it was a little less than that, maybe like 4. I hope it wasn't 7 years ago. There's no way. I think it was like 4 or 5. But we were using this deck, and a lot of people were saying, yeah, this is actually scary accurate. Oh my god, I flipped over to the death in inverse. What does that mean? I decided to bring this deck with me to go have dinner with some friends, just for funsies, just because I figured it'd be kind of silly thing to do. And I gave a tarot reading to my friend, and her partner left the room, and I had this very weird reading. I don't remember what the cards in it were precisely, but she had this very stricken expression on her face. The star is one of my favorites. And I was like, okay, that's a little weird. Like, why does she seem... This reading seems a little strange. It was very... It felt like... Basically, it was saying, like, the problems in your past, or the conflicts going on in your past, is not going to resolve, so you have to move on. That was basically what the general message of the reading was, which is freaking weird. And she had this stricken expression on her face, and I was like, okay, that's a little odd. I hope everything's okay. And her partner leaves, and I'm like, eventually we're going to have to talk about this reading. But her partner leaves to go do something, and she leans in real close, and she's like, Kitty, I didn't tell you this, but I'm actually breaking up with my partner. And I was like, no fucking way. And she goes, yeah, I haven't told anyone. I haven't told a soul. Like, this was something that she decided, and I think maybe one other friend knew about it, and this friend was going to help her move. And I was like, that's fucking wild. But also, why are you telling me this when we're going out to dinner together right now? And I had to, like, pretend everything was okay for the rest of the evening, even though I had this big bombshell dropped on me. I'm like, that would have probably been better to know, like, way earlier in the night. Or like, not, at the end of the night, maybe she could have texted me and been like, don't tell anyone, but like, your reading was scary accurate. And since that moment, I have never doubted the accuracy of these cards. I try to save them for special occasions for that reason, but also, you know, tarot cards deserve to be used and things like that. So I've been trying to, like, keep them charged and keep them chilled out for a minute. But after that, I was like, that's wild. Like, that is crazy. Like, listen, y'all, I'm not, like I said, I'm not big on the woo-woo. That's not really me, but some things are trippy like that, I'll tell you. Current Call says, we are getting old. It was at least 6 years ago because your daughter had not been born yet when you first started watching. Oh my god, I'm old. Oh my god. It was 6 years ago, bro. I thought it was like 4 years ago. I've been doing this not long enough. I honestly wish I never stopped. You know, maybe, perhaps I should have done more readings for myself, because I honestly, like, I had so much fun streaming. I regret it every day not continuing, because, and that's part of why I was like, I'm getting on stream tonight. I loved it so much. Like, it's been awesome, but that is so crazy. Colonel, you remember when I was just on here just like replaying the shit out of Persona 5? Maybe we should do like a stream anniversary when it comes up. I think it's coming up in August, actually, and we'll finish Royal, because I never finished Royal. Tyragi says all the important parts are still young. Yes, exactly. Don't you doubt it. Don't you doubt it, chat. So Gamer says, mods timeout, current call for saying something illegal. Current call, how dare you remind us that time exists. Oh, no, don't listen, Crocopotamus, you're so young. Don't worry about it. Time moves continuously. KittehPause 2025, time moves continuously. Yes. Oh, sorry, you guys want to see something funny? Just kidding. That would be horrific on the sound. All right, well, folks, that was a ton of fun. I'm pretty exhausted, so I think I'm going to call it, especially because y'all remember how we were talking about going to that music festival this weekend? Wait, Snuggly Gamer says, time flies like an arrow, fruit flies like a banana. God damn it. Tyroger says, or do we move through time continuously? I never make heads or tails about it. You know, who knows? Who knows? Kern Call says, I'm sure chat on the screen will time me out eventually. Oh, yeah. Caster Labs is waiting. It's like, Curtain Call, I'm watching you. I got your number. But anyway, folks, so you remember how I was telling you about we were planning packing for that music festival? I had to throw all of those plans out the window because it's going to snow this weekend, so I had to completely redo my whole outfit plan. We're not doing cute rave outfits this time. We're just going to be bundled. It's fine. It'll be fine. But I still have to pack for that. I've been feeling so crappy and crummy all week that I have not been able to pack, so I unfortunately got to go do that. I also promised I'd get in a couple rounds of Marvel Rivals with my friends tonight before I'm gone for the weekend. But thank you so much for joining me this evening. I so appreciate all y'all. Sorry it was a bit of a shorter stream, but I had a lot of fun doing tarot card readings again. We'll have to do more in the future. Next time I'd like to do it just as a warm-up, and then we can play some Magic the Gathering, but with how bad my brain fog has been, I think it might have been a tall order to want to play Magic anyway. I actually also have a doctor's appointment to talk with them about, after action report, and if it has not gone away by then, I'll make sure to bring it up. But thank you all so much for your concern and your love. While I'm recovering, maybe someday I'll tell you the visceral story about it. Kern Call says, have a good night. Hope you feel even better. Thank you so much. I so appreciate y'all. And y'all have a good one. I don't know who out there is too rateable. Maybe Porcini's online. I don't know who's playing. Who's playing? Let's see. Are any of my moots? Oh, Dirt Nymph is playing Magic the Gathering. Oh, yeah, Porcini's streaming. Might as well. Yeah, he's playing World of Warcraft. So let's go drop in on him and say hello. Oh my god, the servers are up tomorrow. Oh my god, I'm so sad. I've been so sad. I've been wanting to play more Ashes, but it's just not worth it because the wipe's happening, and I'm like, there's nothing left to do. Like, I don't know, but let's go raid Porcini and say hello to him, send some love to him. He's been hitting me up and making sure I'm okay and been real chill about it, so I appreciate him. We will give him a little raisy poozies. And y'all have a good one. Remember to stay hydrated. Be careful about eating your leftovers. Snuggly Gamer says, thank you for the great stream. Thank you so much, Snuggly. I appreciate you. And hope you guys join me next time for hopefully actual Magic for real this time instead of 2 different streams where I didn't play Magic. And maybe more tarot readings. We'll have to do more comment opportunities for folks. But y'all have a good one. Thanks for joining me. I love you. I love you. Okay, love you. Okay, love you. Bye. Okay, love you. Bye. Okay, love you. Bye. Take care of yourselves. Drink water. Have a good weekend.